This story isn't just about me getting scammed. It's about how fear can blind you to reason. I considered myself smart, cautious, even skeptical. But when I got that phone call from someone claiming to be the IRS, I panicked. And in just 2 hours, I lost nearly every dollar I had. If you think it can't happen to you, think again. It started on a Monday morning. I was making coffee and checking emails when my phone rang from a number labeled US Gov. Normally, I wouldn't pick up. But curiosity got the better of me. A stern male voice came through. "This is Agent William Carter from the Internal Revenue Service. This call is regarding unpaid taxes on your Social Security number. You are being investigated for tax fraud." My heart stopped. I asked what this was about. And the man didn't skip a beat. He rattled off my full name, my address, even the last 4 digits of my social. It was like he had a file in front of him. He said the IRS had attempted to contact me by mail 3 times. He told me I had ignored certified notices, and now my case had been flagged for legal action. "You could be arrested today if you hang up this call," he warned. I tried to stay calm, but my mind was racing. Arrest? For what? I paid my taxes every year. But he had an answer for that too. He said there was a miscalculation, a discrepancy from 2019 that had triggered the investigation. I asked if I could speak to my accountant. He said no. Since your name is under federal investigation, involving a third party would be seen as obstruction of justice. That's when I made mistake number 1. I stayed on the line. He transferred me to his supervisor, Agent Michelle Harper. She had a calm, professional voice. She told me they wanted to help resolve the issue before it reached the courts, but I had to act fast. She emailed me a fake, but very official-looking audit notice with a watermark and government seal. It listed an amount, $6,782.32. She said this amount needed to be secured to pause the legal process. I asked how to pay it. She said, "You cannot wire it from your bank because this call is monitored. We use secure digital vouchers. Go to your nearest store and purchase Google Play cards or Apple Store vouchers." That should have been my second red flag. But I was too deep in fear. They made it sound like I was 1 step from jail, and this was my only way out. So I drove to a Walgreens and bought $3,000 worth of gift cards. The cashier didn't say anything. I returned to my car, read them the codes. They said I'd need to get the remaining $3,782 within the hour. I maxed out my credit card and cleaned out my checking account. I bought more gift cards. I gave them the codes. They told me to stay by my phone for an official clearance confirmation from a government officer. I waited. Nothing came. No email, no call, no refund. I started to panic and called the number back. It rang once and disconnected. That's when reality hit like a truck. I searched the number online and saw hundreds of complaints. IRS scam, gift card scam, digital voucher fraud, all of it. Word for word, the exact same script. I called my bank, but it was too late. The transactions were approved. The gift cards were redeemed within minutes, probably resold online. I filed a police report. I contacted the FTC, but I already knew how this would go. They were gone. The money was gone. The scammers had vanished like ghosts. For the next few weeks, I barely slept. I felt humiliated. How could I fall for this? I'd always thought only naive people got scammed. But they knew exactly how to push the right buttons: fear, shame, urgency. I told my parents. My mom cried. My dad just stared. I hadn't just lost money. I lost trust in myself. Every phone call after that made me anxious. I felt hunted. What still haunts me is how real it felt. The email they sent, the way they used my real data. I later learned they probably got it from a past data breach. Since then, I've talked to dozens of others who went through the same thing. A teacher, a nurse, a retired veteran. These scammers don't care who you are. They use fear as a weapon, and fear doesn't discriminate. The real IRS never calls out of the blue. They don't demand gift cards. They don't threaten jail time in the first call. But I didn't know that when I picked up the phone. I'm sharing this because I don't want anyone else to go through what I did. If someone calls claiming to be the IRS, hang up. Call the IRS directly through their official line. And never, ever pay government debt with gift cards. It cost me $6,700 to learn that lesson. I hope hearing this story saves you from paying the same price. If you found this story helpful or eye-opening, please consider sharing it with someone who might be at risk. The more people know about these scams, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. And if you've experienced something similar or want to share your story to help others, send it to us at the email in the description below. You might save someone from falling into the same trap. This is Scam Alert, where we expose the lies, so you can stay safe. Like and subscribe.